Yo, get this. Caitlin Clark is about to make history, and the Indiana Fever are leading the charge. 41 out of their 44 games? Nationally televised. That's right, 41 games. This is a WNBA first, and if you don't know why it's such a big deal, stick around because we're about to break it all down. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. All right, let's dive into this wild news. The Indiana Fever's 2025 schedule just dropped, and it's absolutely insane. Caitlin Clark and the Fever are about to take over national TV, with 41 games airing across major networks. We're talking a historic moment here. No other team in WNBA history has ever had this many games on national television. I mean, this is next level stuff, and it's happening because of one person, Caitlin Clark. Look, if you've been doubting Caitlin's impact, this is the moment you need to pay attention. Last year, there were whispers about whether she could really move the needle for women's basketball. Well, here's the answer. Yes, she absolutely can. Even ESPN, who didn't always have the best things to say about her, now has no choice but to feature more Caitlin Clark games than any other team. That's right, ESPN is jumping on board, and it's a game changer. Now, let me hit you with the facts. 41 games out of 44. That's more than a franchise record for the Fever, and it's also the most national broadcast for any team in WNBA history. Think about that. That's huge for women's sports, and it's only the beginning. Even though 3 of those games won't be on TV, don't worry. They'll probably still be on the WNBA app or some other platform. The Fever's games are going to be everywhere. Caitlin Clark wasn't shy about the news either. She hopped on Instagram and shared her excitement, showing just how much love she's getting from the fans, whether they're home or on the road. The Fever have created something special, and Caitlin is at the heart of it all. If you're not following her story, now is the time to start. But let's get into the juicy details. CBS, ION, you name it, they're all getting in on the action. CBS is airing 2 massive primetime matchups, Caitlin Clark's Fever against Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. These games are happening on June 7th and August 9th, and they'll be the first WNBA games ever aired in prime time on a major network. We're talking Saturday nights. Folks, this is going to be huge for the league. And don't forget about Prime Video. The Fever's got 6 games lined up there too, including one on May 22nd and another on July 3rd. Oh, and side note, that July 3rd game just happens to be on my birthday. Maybe I'll head to that one. Who knows? I might even see some of you there. The Fever are showing up everywhere, and it's only getting bigger. But here's the real kicker. The media deal with Prime Video doesn't even kick in until 2026. This year, we're still on the old CBA deal, which means it's not the biggest media rights deal yet. But mark my words, with how Caitlin Clark and the Fever are blowing up, the 2026 deal is going to be massive. The players are about to get some serious paydays, and it's all thanks to Caitlin and the momentum she's building. And here's a fun little tidbit. Even Sue Bird, one of the greatest of all time, just spoke out about Caitlin Clark. She said Caitlin Clark is clearly one of the top players in the game, and that she'd be a top 3 pick in any draft right now. That's the type of respect Caitlin's getting, even from legends of the game. So what does all this mean for the WNBA? It means Caitlin Clark is not just a player, she's a movement. She's leading the charge for the future of women's basketball, and we're lucky to be witnessing it. Before I sign off, I need to know your thoughts. Are you excited to see Caitlin Clark take over in 2025? What games are you most hyped for? Drop your comments below. I want to hear what you think. And hey, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you're the first to get all the latest updates.